dynamic trio. Do you think the three protagonist system, Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, was better than having one main lead?
No, no.
I think so.
You think so? Playing as three different people?
Yeah.
You like
I
that?
feel like it drew too much away from each individual story, so I didn't get to relate enough to one character and feel for him that much. Because I had to feel for multiple different people.
But it's tight how all of their stories connect.
Oh yeah, no, they did it well, but tell me that when you were playing Red Dead 2 or like GTA 4, you didn't connect to the character more because you were always that character. Everything you did was with that character, so
Like-
you grew emotional connection.
Kind of like CJ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a great example. Like you felt for CJ when his brother died.
Okay. Okay, and now who's your favorite to play as out of the three?
Mine is Franklin, probably.
I think that's like, yeah, Franklin.
Franklin? Now, the character endings. Looking back at the three endings for GTA 5, was the third way, ending C, the right choice, or did the others offer more emotional weight?
They definitely offered more emotional weight if you killed them, but it was in the sense of like that game, that was the only real big decision you made. And then like how you did heists and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So not entirely sure.
You mean like the only big decision that like had an actual effect on the rest
Yeah.
of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like depending on how you rob the bank, it's not gonna change anything that much except how much money you make.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the evolution. GTA Online in 2013 was just a street racing and uh, convenience store robberies. How do you feel about it evolving into flying bikes and orbital cannons?
I feel like the futuristic shit is terrible,
Nah,
but everything else, the evolution they did well with, like, oh, because you had to start off just doing street racing and robbing convenience stores, right? And then, oh, you've made enough street cred, so now you get to work with like the drug dealers and like the gangsters and the hitmen, and then you made enough of a name for yourself, so people reach out because they're like, oh, you've been in the streets a long time, you've been doing enough, now you can do heists, rob these banks, rob these places. So that makes sense until they're like, now you can fly around on like bikes and shoot people with the space cannon.
Destroys the game.
Yeah, I really hope for GTA 6 they stay more grounded. So like when the DLCs come out, it does evolve the world like they have been, like changing buildings around, adding new things like the drift tires, maybe NOS, more car things like that. But that just make the game better.
They need to add like more gun customization.
Oh yeah, that I don't know if you've noticed in the trailer, but there's a ton of it for
Speaking
6.
of gun customization, how much do you think the no pixel and the RP community have saved the game's longevity over the last few years?
Probably a lot, especially on
Yeah.
PC. Because like,
Well, only on PC.
well, nah. Here's the thing, because like all
You can't do RP on.
no, you can't. But PC started with the fire truck missions, driving the forklift missions, like pizza
Yeah.
driver missions, and then they implemented that all into online over time.
Okay, I see what you mean.
So like eventually it came over, and then like Rockstar bought 5N
Yeah.
and No Pixel. So they've been working with these companies, developing new servers, and a lot of that stuff has probably made it into 6. So I really do think in some aspect they helped save the game long term. Because now imagine all the new stuff they're gonna add and all the better evolution stuff they had throughout the games.
Yeah.
Because
Because I
like,
see how much everybody loves all the RP stuff.
yeah, which is something I definitely think needs to be on console. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's behind GTA Plus. I'll personally play for it and have my own dedicated servers and custom servers of RP, or just be able to join other people's RP servers. Because I think that would be a blast.
Yeah.
And then you get all the other benefits too. But I just want it for the RP, if that's how they do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope that's how they do it.
Because I think that would be amazing. Because RP stuff was so good.
Oh yeah.
Also, the evolution of money bags. Because in like the Diamond Casino heist, you could store as much as you wanted in one duffel bag. And then we had the newer missions that came out, like the what is it? The auto shop missions,
Yeah.
the contracts, only so much loot per bag, and same with Kyle Perico.
Mm-hmm. And it depends on what's there when you scope it out.
Yeah, and like each thing weighs a different amount, and you can fit different amounts.
Yeah, like how the gold weighs you
Yeah.
down and makes it so you can't run.
See, I hope that's a thing for GTA 6, but make it to where instead of just like open world, it's just convenience stores, make it to where it's houses. So like you can be driving by and you're in your homie, see like this rich person's house, and you're like, oh, we can actually enter there and rob it. And then you have to like either scope it out a little bit, switch out your car as your fits, and come back, or you can just tackle it, run in there, guns a blazing, and then you might get like a couple $100,000 because you steal some paintings and like watches and stuff, so you can bring them to like a pawn shop.
So speaking of the heist formula, GTA 5 introduced structured heist into the story. Did you prefer the big set heists or the smaller ones, character-driven missions? Like, did you prefer the big heist or the character-driven missions, like the smaller missions?
It's 50-50. Because I feel like some of the character development missions lead into them needing to do a heist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Michael pulling down that dude's porch, so they have to rob the jewelry store so they can pay back Madrazo.
Yeah.
All right, so GTA 5's version of Los Angeles is Los Santos. It was a parody of the 2013 culture. Does the humor still hold up today, or does it just feel like a time capsule?
I feel like that question has multiple layers. So when it first came out, definitely hit. Then after a couple years, it stopped hitting because it was like, damn, this is 2013. But now when you play it, it's been over 10 years. You play and you're like, these are retro jokes. These like hit on like a nostalgic old school level because they're back from like when you were young.
Okay.
I think they hold up today in a different way because some of the stuff that they do and say has like different meaning now.
That's also true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it also hits on that retro aspect though.
Yeah.
Because now when I go back and play that game, sometimes I just think of like that little teenage version of me in like late middle school, early high school, staying up late night just to play like the Rumble races with my buddies online.
Bro, you know the 360 is a retro console at GameStop now?
Yeah, what the hell is up with that?
You know why? Because it came out before 2010.
That is true, huh?
That's
Damn.
why.
It feels weird that it's retro.
I feel old,
become
bro.
retro after 20 years.
I was telling someone that.
When did they make that a rule?
And then it's like
It's like 20 to 30 years is like classic.
40 for antique. And then
Yeah.
and then there's another word that is like supposed to be older.
Vintage,
Yes,
maybe.
Oh yeah.
Vintage, or it might be vintage then antique.
Yeah.
I might have had this mixed.
Then relic, but that's gotta be like 100+ years old,
Okay.
like this man.
Oh nah.
All right.
Oh wait, no,
I'm
you're
kidding.
not. I was gonna say you're older than me, but you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the missed opportunities, right? If Rockstar had released a single-player DLC like the rumored Alien or Zombie expansion, would the game's legacy be different?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because if they added like a zombie version or something, or an apocalypse version or whatever, Alien, yeah, that would have changed it online because players would have wanted that online. Oh, okay. So
Oh,
I do
didn't
want
they
to
just do some kind of zombie thing online?
only for survival,
Oh, okay.
and that was like Red Dead,
Yeah.
I think. But just to bring up something me and him were talking about the other day, I was talking about the GTA Americas thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, so think about how long GTA 5 has lasted. Like in the game, Rockstar made it in 2013, and they probably never expected the game to hold up as long as it has, like survived this long. You know what I mean? So keeping that in mind, Rockstar probably made GTA 6 to last a long time and make it like a more Fortnite-ish style game, like live service. I couldn't think of the word, but like a never-ending live service game. You know, they can keep expanding and adding. So I feel like they did that with GTA 6, like keeping that in mind, so the game can last 20 years, and they're gonna be able to build it. So like, let's say here's a crazy theory. This might not be anything that happens, but Lucia from GTA 6 is from Liberty City. So let's say like a couple years after the game drops, we get a Liberty City single player DLC where we play as Lucia in Liberty City. All right. Then like a year after that, 2 years after that, we get the Liberty City update for online because it was already in the game for single player. So they slowly start porting stuff like that over because we already have like Leonida is Miami, and then there's the other one that's supposed to be Georgia. So about if they like made it like Red Dead map to where like you can see what's beyond, but you can't go there. There's like the invisible wall, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll freeze to death. So it's something like that, so you can't get into Georgia. And then they add like a small Atlanta and like expand it with DLCs. And then eventually we get this, so the game could last 20 years.
Okay. So speaking of that, like how the longevity and whatnot,
Yeah.
is the grind for money in GTA Online a rewarding gameplay loop, or has it become too reliant on shark cards and microtransactions?
If you don't have time, I feel like you could spend a lot of money on shark cards.
I think that for most people, it's relying on shark cards now because of how they drop a new car and now instead of a couple 100,000 or like a million, it's like 6-7 million.
That's also true too.
They're making everything
Yeah.
way more expensive, so it's like if you want
I
to
hope they
grind for
fix
that,
the
it's going to take
economy.
forever.
I hope they fix the economy in
Yeah.
GTA 6.
Like
Make it more realistic.
A little more
the
realistic.
mansions
Yeah.
was a fucking an actual grind.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
don't play like GTA that much. So when I was like, oh, I want to get the mansions, it was like, holy.
Yeah, and then like I used to play a
Yeah.
lot of GTA, and now I'm like a couple years ago, I used to play religiously. Like probably like 6-7 years ago. But I used to play
Oh.
religiously, so I had everything in the game. So when the mansions were coming out, I just had to boot up everything back up and just continue the grind.
Yeah.
And I don't think the grind loop is terrible, but it just gets kind of like tedious.
No, it's getting worse because of how they just keep making everything way more expensive.
Well, yeah, but that's like grinding for. I'm talking about like the gameplay loop because yes, about that
okay.
too. And I agreed with you that like the economy,
Yeah.
like grinding for things, terrible.
You mean so you're just talking about like how repetitive the missions are
Yeah, like, and I don't
now.
think it's a bad gameplay loop, but it is a little repetitive. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only certain places you can rob. You can't make your own robberies, which is something I want for 6, is to make it to where, like, you know, the whiteboards in, like, your houses where you'd go up and you'd, like, select a heist, and it would give you, like, the setups and stuff you have to do to complete it. Now, give us something like that, but it's just called a robberies, right?
Yeah.
And now what it is, it just shows you, like, houses and locations around Vice City, and you just be like, okay, this guy looks like he has a nice house, and then, like, make it like easy, medium, hard. So like easy heists or easy robberies pay out this much, medium ones pay out so, and so do high ones. But like higher ones are harder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Higher risk, higher reward. But like make it different houses. But you have to scope them out. So like I was saying, like we could be driving around the map when we see this house, and then an icon pops up. It's like information nearby. So then we hop out and we start scoping out the house because we saw information nearby, and then we figure out, oh, this is a rich dude's house. And then we figure out his schedule and we figure out we can rob him. And then that house pops up in the list of robberies in one of our houses now. So we can like set up the robbery.
Yeah.
This part is just gonna get clipped out of context, and it's gonna be like when we set up the.
Yeah, watch it, and that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and if they're doing 700 enterable buildings, I feel like it'll work out.
Yeah.
Okay. So with recent updates allowing almost everything in a private session, has GTA lost its massive multiplayer feel?
No. I feel like that actually kind of brought more people back.
Yeah, because of how people hated being griefed when they were trying to sell stuff.
Because listen, at first,
That's a lot of people quit playing
Yeah.
because of that.
well, because at first the griefing wasn't that bad. Before
yeah,
people
with, like,
had like,
jets and stuff.
yeah, like when it was just jets and stuff, before the flying motorcycles and like orbital cannons and stuff, it wasn't bad. Because then when you got like griefed, you were like, okay, this jet pilot actually kind of has skill. He's
Yeah.
killed me 7 times in the past 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't
I
realize
And
how
he's
hard
switching
that is until you
between
do it.
rockets and machine guns and killing you with the machine guns. I feel like it's hard to be mad at that.
Yeah.
But then when like little Tommy fucking comes up on the Oppressor Mark II and starts blowing people up.
And he's like, haha,
Yeah.
unlimited.
Yeah, and it can go like 200 miles an hour. Like that's
auto-locking missiles.
No, because that's around the time I first quit playing. Because they also patched like the little loophole to put yourself in a private lobby. So there was no way to do it, and I got tired of it. So I quit playing for a while, and then I saw the update where they're like, you can do everything in a solo lobby. And I was like, cap. Hopped on, and I was able to do it. And then I started playing again.
So before that, are you admitting to doing glitches?
You didn't?
No.
Whoa.
I have you on,
I'm a
I actually
clean
have you on
player.
a record and your PlayStation account, brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
But no, everyone did glitches back in the day, bro. Everyone had some sort of replay money loot of something.
So the best update, if you had to pick one update that saved GTA Online, which would it be? Like,
So saved the game or like our personal favorite?
no, like saved the game. So like Heist, like Diamond Casino, Caro Prico, you know, the whole shebang.
The Diamond Casino might have saved it.
It's either between Diamond Casino, I can agree with that one, or Ko Prico.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
Caro
one.
Prico is the biggest letdown of all time.
No.
Yeah,
No,
what?
Nah, bro, that is the biggest letdown of all time. Everyone was like, I feel like everyone thought it was going to be more than what it was.
But
And
a
it was
solo,
I
solo
honestly-
heist that you can, make $1 million off of solo.
So I didn't think it
so
was
much-
going to be a heist because when it was coming out, a lot of people did speculate it was going to be a new free roam area.
Yeah, they kind of made it seem like that too.
Yeah, and then Rockstar never came out and was like, oh, it's not going to be this or not. Then they released the 30-second trailer and it just said heist.
Yeah.
But everyone thought it was going to be like, oh, you get to still go around there. But you didn't.
Thought it was going to be like an island you can fly to and
Yeah.
be in.
Which
free
would have
roam.
been top tier. So I can see why people thought that was a letdown. But I still think it saved the game because it's the only heist you can do solo. It's pretty easy and you can make a ton of money off of it. So grinding didn't feel as bad. It was just replaying it.
There's so much money wasted every time you do that mission.
Well, that's also
Yeah.
because of the way Rockstar set that up, because you can only have 4 players, and only 4 players can carry so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been.
So
There
that
might be a reason they didn't make it to where you get invited by a millionaire to go to this island.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
but like, I don't know, dude. I mean, he makes a good point though. Like, there was so much money lost though.
Yeah.
So has the community's toxic relationship with griefers been a barrier for new players?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
dude. Because imagine, because like, I think we had this problem with our buddy Zach when we first started playing like a couple months ago for Mansions.
Because he only
started-
played with us a couple times. And
Yeah.
he was like, nah.
He was like, even in private lobbies, like he had a hard time keeping up. But like when he said when he first started playing without us, and he was in the free roam lobbies, he was just getting killed by like level 300s, and he was like a level 4.
Yeah, he couldn't get anything done.
So like, yeah, dude, it's like that's why I want 6 to be more grounded and realistic.
Yeah.
Just not to like a crazy extent. Like, still let us be able to call in jets and helicopters whenever, give ourselves pink tanks, things like that, but don't give us like the flying motorcycles or like the flying cars. No. No.
All right.
I mean, the Oppressor is really good for missions, but you can do too much with it in open lobbies.
Like, I thought the Oppressor Mark 1 was fine.
Nah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you want the Oppressor Mark 3?
0.
Probably like a 2.
Oh, okay.
0.
Okay.
0.
Alright.
Now, Oppressor Mark 1, if they brought that back, I wouldn't be too mad at that.
Well,
Because
because
that one was just a gliding motorcycle.
a lot of the stuff that the Oppressor is good for, the Buzzard is also like
Great for.
equally as good for.
Yeah. The Oppressor is just a little bit faster.
Yeah.
It has the boost.
So would you rather the DeLorean come back?
I wouldn't be too mad at that one.
If we could go back in time and go back to GTA 5,
Yo, that'd be kind of crazy.
that
But
would be insane.
I feel like if they kept the Deluxo in, that would be fine. Because the Deluxo wasn't like game breaking.
Because it's kind of sluggish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the missiles didn't have the greatest lock on.
Yeah.